Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cal. We're gonna jump right back into our Final Fantasy IV randomizer seed. I double checked the wording. Tony said this was the quote best seed he'd had on Fashion Artist on this flag set. So I am quoting him that from here on out, a wyvern required hook seed let's see, we don't need that, definitely. Probably don't need that at this point. Actually, Archer Bow can go away. And one of the Fire Swords. We only have... So I'm gonna keep a Fire Sword because... honestly, some of our gear is a bit lacking still. I'm tempted to go Poison Axe, but there's a decent chance that we'll get a better axe. So let's wait on that. We've got access to a few other shops and stuff, so it's could be good. Could be okay. I mean, I guess we could check Dwarf Castle. I'm probably gonna go do my free checks quick. Just because I'd really like to keep them moving. We really don't have a lot in the way of places to actually go. And so I'm kind of hoping that if we do a few of these free checks and the ones that are just a simple, potentially just simple boss checks, it'll unlock some additional places for us to go. We don't have a pan yet, so we can't actually get that item yet. But that'll let us get one from Sheila. We can go to Land of Summon Monsters. There's one free item there. We can get some information about the bosses. See if there's something we think we can kill there. Actually, I'm gonna real quick save. And let's see how far we can get opening chests. Because this does have the potential for some good gear at this point. So the advantage of Dwarf Castle is it potentially gives us a different fifth character. I'm not even sure who we'd want to trade out at this point. Like, I like our characters to an extent, but I'm not great at reflect strats, and I'd really prefer a third Berserker over what we have. The other thing is if we... yeah, let's do that. The other thing is if we sell... or if we get information about what we have... Magma Key figures. That feels spiteful. Tier 3s are really important, and that'll give us a lot of flexibility here. We should already have an Archer Bow equipped. Darkness are the worst arrows. There's no way I'm taking Iridia at this point. I didn't have any other summons today. No. Silver Hammer is not great. We definitely don't need the Blizzard Spear. And actually with the Gungnir... 109.80. we can sell the Gungnir. Ice Claw. So yeah, if we know who the last character is, that helps me sell stuff. Because we can just clear out our inventory. We don't need to keep random crap laying around. Let's get rid of that fire sword. Probably not fighting these right now. Oh god, that's rough. We might be able to do Mylon right now, but neither of those are required. How have we still not found a single required, or a single boss that's not required? Yeah, we'll save here. Like, seriously, there's 4 required bosses, and we haven't found a single one yet after clearing all of the base overworld spots, Hook, and checking Land of Summon Monsters. Okay. Which actually... Okay, that's right, Magma Key. I mean, I guess... So Dwarf Castle is 2 spots. Plus more shops. The other thing that we could look at doing is Giant. Now, I'm not super familiar with the D-Machine grind, but I've watched enough people try it to know that there's a chance I can pull it off. I mean, even if I don't know the specifics on how it works, I know the fight you're looking for, and I know the mechanics of what you're trying to do. Hourglass 1. Where were you? Where have you been all my life? That's obnoxious that it's what I went all that way for. But that'll be nice when we inevitably find Dark Imps in a really uncomfortable place and have to fight it. Some really high, fast speed, high attack spot. That's not going to be pleasant. Where am I going? The wrong way. So I think the plan is, let's check this. If it is as rough as some of the other spots have been, and we don't feel like I can accomplish it, whoever moves out of the way first. CPU, we can do that. I think that's pretty straightforward. Calbrenna spot's not super high HP either. This might be another opportunity to potentially do a Meteo. Okay. So, if I'm remembering correctly, Remedy is 10% or something along those lines. Of his HP. Maybe it's 20%. Oh, out of arrows. So we're gonna bluff with Callum twice. I have a thought here. Okay, we're gonna do one more bluff. Triple magic power up. And then we're gonna take a risk. So, Quake is going to come out first. Perfect. We just need to make sure we're doing enough. That it didn't kill just the front one, because then the CPU starts counterattacking for straight 9s. Lunar Sparkle. Please don't be Wyvern. I don't care beyond that. Hey, another Edward. Plague. Okay, we can deal with Plague. Actually, Plague in this spot should not be super hard. We just need to... Oh, that's really fast. Okay, we need to... There we go. Okay. Oh no, the crystal. Lucas necklaces. Oh my god. Is there seriously just no progression allowed anywhere in this seed? Everything's just gated behind stupid monsters? And 7. 12, 8. Yeah, it's about the same. So that, honestly, that just leaves us with like, what, top of tower? That we're gonna have to double dip. And the summon monster bosses and the moon bosses. And the giant bosses, which can't give progression. So I guess we do tower, since that's the least painful somehow. I mean, I think the next play after this is genuinely to try a D machine, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. So if this is tower key, then we can at least get our one key item objective done. Like, the worst part is, we don't even have close to our 10 key items if we even were trying to grind. Don't have any source of grinding except for Giant of Battle, which is, again, the one that I don't technically know how to do. And works way better with 10 key items when you're doubling it. Okay, this is at least a relatively easy one, especially in the Dr. Luge spot. This guy has pretty low attack. So regardless of which version of it is, we should be okay. 2 guards. Oops, I should have just used Cecil there. So we're gonna mute Bell. Let's see if Toad works. There we go. I could have actually just had him cast Berserk there. There's one of those Aegis shields. We're just gonna cast Berserk and wait. I want to get a life glitch off on one of these so we can get a little extra XP. Every little bit helps. This is, you know, not a super late game spot, but it's better than nothing. Go. Enough that people are still getting multiple levels off of it, which is nice. Twin Heart. So I think, since we didn't trigger... Nope. I thought if you didn't trigger the cutscene, you could exit. But I'm clearly wrong. So I think we're just gonna go do Twin Harp, I guess, because at this point, like, the choices are either go boss hunting on the moon, which honestly is probably the smart play. But we need, like, if I had a crystal sword or an Excalibur even, I would be much more comfortable with that. But considering where we're at, like, equipment-wise, like, no offense to this party, but this party sucks. Equipment-wise, this party still sucks. I mean, the good news is this should be a really easy section. Because despite equipment sucking, we should be able to at least run through this with no problem. I figured there's a... I don't know where all of the good treasure chests are in this set, but I figure considering how rarely I see people go after those, there's a chance. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Two cures with Rosa. We'll just wait through the cutscene. hope that this is one of the required bosses, or that it gives us progression. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking Tower Key would be okay, Earth Crystal would be okay. That's the main two that come to mind. Earth Crystal's 2 bosses and 2 characters and a key item. It feels good. Power Key just lets us be done with that part, and it's an easy boss check. I suppose it'd be nice to not have that back and forth. I don't know this one. The Oath from Final Fantasy VIII. Okay. Let's just go in. Mega Sisters. Okay. I'm not sure if this is actually super powerful, but that would be a yes. Oh, this place is stupid magic defense, doesn't it? This should do it. Glad I kept that mute dagger. Finally paid off. Although that's still not an item we needed. Or a boss we needed. Luca Key. Okay, I have mixed feelings on this. But given where we're at, that is actually one of my go-to grind spots. I'd really prefer to have more key items first, though. But considering that my choices are go to the moon without it, or just go do it, I'm leaning towards just go do it. So I started doing this one, or this grind, as part of my door percent runs, which had required, the first one I did, I actually required this as one of the objectives to win the game. We had to complete the dungeon, and then I made it so that the doors were required, you had to kill the doors, basically. How much is Mute Dagger do? 35. So yeah, we do want Ice Brand. No, that's what I was gonna do. Wait. I'm being dumb. Trapdoor. Okay. That didn't work. Great. I'm trying to remember how I was actually fighting these before. I thought I was using stop. I mean, I guess I was realistically, I was probably using nuke. Yep, that didn't work either. There we go. Okay. I'm not gonna do all the doors. I just wanted to grab a couple of them. If we need to come back and do more, I will do them once I actually have. Basically, I'm gonna do the ones that I would have to open anyway. That's not good, actually. That would be why that's not good. It does give us more XP though. I really hate using that one hourglass we had, but that monster can do a lot of damage, and I was kind of letting my healing go because the trapdoors don't actually do attacks. Okay. Come on, any of the bosses on my list, or Miss Dragon. How? How? How is it still... Finally. See how many of this kills? None. I mean, I guess the good news is we finally got some decent gear for Cecil. It's not the point where it would actually make the seed easy, but it's better than what we had. One requirement down, and that was required Dark Imps. So, finally got an objective after 149 in-game. Can't exit out of the cave, so you have to warp out. This is part of why people avoid doing it. Unfortunately, that was a 3 key item chain that we just followed to yet another dead end. Actually, save again. We're gonna do the Ashura spot. I might be able to pull off Kinazo. But that's a really high hit point spot. That's gonna be rough. Avenger helps with that. Like, we're gonna be doing a bit more damage than he would have done otherwise. I'm really holding out for an edge that I'm probably not getting at this point. It's probably okay to give up on that. Or Kane. Or Yang. Third physical attacker. We're probably gonna have to do hybrid reflect strats, which I don't like. I mean, we're getting into high 30s. We may be able to start on the moon after this, which is obviously going to be the next play. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we're good. Trying to think. I hate this game. Best bracket seed he's seen. I mean, I suppose that says something about bracket seeds. Now, out of the ones I've played, the first couple were way better. They were way more lenient, less boss hunt, more gameplay, less gated off. Just to be clear, we've got Thor Rages online here. Ugh. The faster you do damage, the more, or the less damage his wave is gonna do. Let's see if I timed that, if I happened to time that lightning 3 well. Yes! He may still get a wave off, but that one was kind of amazing. Let's see if that lit 3 goes off at the right time again. I'm not actually expecting this one to. Boom. Okay. That felt good. That actually makes me feel a lot more confident. And that was required. Oh my god. Tower key is one of the requirements. So, yeah. I think we run and check that quick. Back up and down the tower once. Our XP is actually looking okay at this point for moving to the moon. Technically, the thread we chased earlier was not super relevant, but it did have that Avenger, it did have the Dark Imps that were required. Actually, no, it had the Dark Imps that were required, so never mind, that was a required. The Twin Harp chase was required. Golbez. Okay, we're good. Hopefully that doesn't go off. Okay, we're good. I mean, we just need one shot. This is a low HP, low XP spot. I'm not even gonna... If it's anybody but Cecil, we can get a Star Veil up. If it's Sid, we're okay with getting a Star Veil up. Nope. We should be fine. Why? Because you're at Dark Imp Spot. It's what Dark Imp Spot does. Okay. You know what the scariest thing with all this is? That means that Wyvern, Karate, and Mom Bomb are either on the moon, under... Oh wait, no, they could be in front of, they could be in Baron Castle. Wyvern, Karate, and Mom Bomb are all left. And we have mostly hardened spots left. Yeah, well, excluding all of the key items we don't have, I suppose. So, Earth Crystal, Baron Castle. Yeah, that makes it a little more tolerable. And then 6 moon checks. Or 5 moon checks, which are all going to be awful. Switches to the Enterprise. pass. So again, no progression. I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point, if we just clear the moon, what am I trying to do? Yeah, if we clear the moon, we are almost guaranteed to get those two, those two key items in order to get the double XP for the rest. I'm trying to remember which spots are lower XP. I'm also debating if I should go take another break, since this is an exciting proving to be an exciting series of events. And I think I will. I mean, at this point, it's basically a boss rush. Like, there isn't much strategy left. It's full clear the moon, unless you find all the bosses. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.